So what exactly the benefits you are getting if you're implementing the BIM? Okay, so definitely the time will be your first parameter. You are saving the overall time by 7 to 8%. If you see, that is a very huge time compared to from starting from your initialization to the handover process. It may took more than 3 or 5 years depending on the project size and the execution size. Okay, so how we can save the cost? As Vishwesh said, we are saving the lots of cost during these phases. Okay, how? If you are doing everything will be on the cloud, implementing the cloud will be the one factor. If you're implementing the making the 3D designs into the Revit or in any of the BIM software, that will be helpful to visualize it. Because if you see right now into the market for rendering or creating the walkthroughs video, people are charging so much amount. Okay, it may be in the depending on the project size, it may varies in the lakhs of amount, right? So those things we can easily visualize on your BIM models. No need to spend extra cost to perform those activities. Okay, and lastly, the BIM users reported improve the collaboration among the project teams. Okay, so that collaboration, how we can improve the collaboration? So I don't think you will understand what exactly the collaboration right now, but when we are moving ahead, you will definitely understand the collaboration. Because if you see into the earlier years, one person can work at a time on one software, on one file. Okay, only one person can work. But if you see into the BIM, we have various ways to work multiple peoples. Those may be sitting into the different locations. It doesn't matter the particular person is sitting in your office or not. If one person is sitting in Mumbai, one person sitting in Australia, or one person sitting in UK, okay, they both work together on same file, on same software, and on same time. Okay, how we can work? Again, the BIM collaboration. Okay, or the Autodesk Construction Cloud tool. Okay, so we have a various platforms to work on it. Okay, by using both the persons simultaneously on the same file, it definitely, you can say, the collaboration will be improved. Because X person is working today, then he need to send the file to Y person, then again he need to review, again he need to give his input. So that delay of a time can be saved during this phase. Okay, so this is how we can use, or we can say, the improve the collaboration between the project teams or the project design teams, basically those who are working continuously on the design data. Okay, again, with respect to the owners or the stakeholders, how they are getting a benefits. Okay, let's say if I have my own firm, or Vishwesh having his own firm, why he needs to invest a money in BIM? Earlier also, when we are not implementing the BIM or when we are not using the BIM, people also are there carried out the projects, or they are executing the project, right? Then why we need BIM? Basically for the owners, from owners point of view, how we can think they are having good benefits. Okay, if you see these three parameter, transparency, efficiency, and the quality, you will get good returns. And if you are investing some amount on to implementing the BIM, definitely it will save your cost, save your time, improve the collaboration. And most important, when you are completing your any of the project, to maintaining the project is the most headache, right? Because when you're spending X amount on your design, or 10% will be your design amount, 20% will be your execution, then your 80% amount will be your maintenance amount. To maintaining the buildings, or to maintaining this structures, we need to spend too much amount. So how we can efficiently, we can monitor those things? If you have a BIM model, if you have all the data, you can easily monitor the all the building, all the data. And by sitting into the office, you can actually control entire building with respect to all the parameters. Generally we called as a facility management, digital twin, and we can say the COBIS data, BMS. There are so many things, okay, which is always or mostly 90% correlated to your BIM model itself. Because if you don't have a BIM model, you cannot perform those activities. Okay, so definitely from owner's point of view, if you see, it will be definitely improve the building quality, significantly reduce the building life cycle cost. Life cycle cost is again nothing but your facility management cost, what I told you regarding this facility management. Better understanding for the design project from the beginning to end, because The people, those who are working from start to end, they have all the data and they are actually monitoring all the data with respect to the real-time monitoring. When the execution work is ongoing on site, you can actually track the entire things from start to end with respect to the cost, with respect to the material management, with respect to the life cycle management, with respect to the planning activity. Everything will be related to the BIM. Okay, then we have optimized the operational efficiencies and increase the occupancy and the users rate. Okay, how we can increase this? If you are performing well, you have a good efficient team. If your efficiency improves, you can definitely save your time and cost. If your quality increase, definitely you can acquire the your customer base, because if you are delivering good quality of work to any of the people, definitely the person or the customer will definitely get back to you. Okay, this is again with respect to the owner's point of view. Okay, right now what we are thinking, you people as a student, uh, myself as an industry delegate or the industry expert, maybe the Vishwesh and Divesh, they are thinking with respect to how I can give best to industry basically, right? So these are the major factors or the parameters that we need to discuss and we need to understand. Okay, what are the benefits and why we need to learn BIM? So if you get these two answers, okay, then you definitely like get to know the things to learn, why you're learning, and you will definitely gaining the interest to learn the BIMs with respect to this AEC and BIM industry. Okay, again, if you see, this is the complete life cycle of the project and what are the major things that we can perform with respect to the BIM. Like it will be completely the coordinated approach. We can easily do the virtual simulation, or we can see the 4D simulation. We can perform the prefabrication before its construction. We have a virtual model to detect the errors before construction. Okay, means if you like construction is going on and if you're facing any issue during the construction on site, okay, that will be leading to either over or the extra cost and like delay in the process. But if you're performing inside the BIM process or inside the BIM model, you can easily detect the error before its construction, which will save your time and cost ultimately. Okay, again, the no data loss. We have the collaborative approach in your design team, or will be the same approach in your site management team as well. Okay, with respect to the no change order, that will be somehow related to the project management and cost management, that we are not going in detail because that's a completely different topic. And we have the better data quality, that will be the life cycle management, which is having the COBIS data and the facility management once your project is completely handover to the facility management team. So how they can perform those things. Okay, that is nothing but your life cycle building management.